Ever wondered how your favorite chocolate syrup, the liquid gold of desserts, is made in bulk? From the cacao farms in tropical regions to the high-tech factories in the United States, the journey of chocolate syrup is nothing short of fascinating. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of chocolate production, exploring how mega factories churn out gallons of this sweet treat every day. Stick around because we're uncovering secrets you won't believe. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated on more fascinating factory tours. It all starts in the lush tropical regions near the equator where cacao trees flourish under just the right conditions. These trees require a steady temperature of around 25 degrees Celsius and humidity levels above 80%. Farms in countries like Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador play a significant role in producing the cacao beans we rely on. Farmers carefully harvest the cacao pods by hand to protect the delicate trees. Inside each pod are the beans that hold the potential for chocolate magic. Once harvested, these beans are fermented and sun-dried before being packed into massive jute bags. These bags are then loaded onto cargo ships bound for American factories, ready to begin their transformation into chocolate syrup. When the cacao beans arrive at the factory, they're greeted by a team of quality assurance experts. The beans undergo a meticulous inspection process to ensure only the best are used. Quality control officers cut open random samples of beans to check their color, texture, and aroma. Any batch that doesn't meet the high standards is rejected, ensuring the final product is nothing short of perfect. This rigorous selection process guarantees that only premium quality cacao beans make it to the production line. Once the beans pass quality checks, they move to the roasting stage. Roasting is a critical step that brings out the deep, rich flavors of the cacao. In giant industrial roasters, the beans are heated at precise temperatures, ranging from 250 degrees Fahrenheit to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours. This process not only enhances the flavor, but also makes it easier to remove the shells in the next step. Imagine the aroma in these factories as hundreds of pounds of cacao beans roast to perfection. It's a chocolate lover's dream come true. After roasting, the beans are fed into machines that crack them open and separate the nibs from the husks. This process, known as winnowing, is performed using advanced machinery that vibrates and blows air to discard the unwanted shells. The nibs, which are the core of the cacao bean, are what we're after. These tiny pieces are packed with flavor and are the foundation of chocolate syrup. Winnowing ensures that the nibs are free from impurities, setting the stage for the magic to happen. The nibs are then ground into a thick, dark paste known as chocolate liquor. Despite its name, this isn't alcoholic, it's pure liquid chocolate in its most natural form. The grinding process takes place in high-tech grinders equipped with heavy rollers. These machines exert immense pressure on the nibs, breaking them down into a smooth, velvety texture. The resulting chocolate liquor is rich, aromatic, and the starting point for a variety of chocolate products, including our beloved syrup. To transform chocolate liquor into syrup, sweeteners like sugar and corn syrup are added. This step is where the magic of flavor truly begins. Emulsifiers such as lecithin are introduced to ensure the syrup has a smooth and creamy texture. These ingredients are carefully measured and blended to create the perfect balance of sweetness and chocolatey goodness. This stage is vital because it determines the taste and texture that consumers have come to love. The mixture is then transferred to enormous industrial vats, where it's blended and heated to ensure uniformity. These vats are equipped with powerful mixers that keep the ingredients in constant motion, preventing clumps and ensuring a silky smooth consistency. The heating process not only blends the ingredients, but also enhances the chocolate flavor, making the syrup irresistibly rich. Factories often use cutting-edge sensors to monitor temperature and consistency, guaranteeing a perfect batch every time. To ensure safety and extend the shelf life of the syrup, it undergoes pasteurization. In this process, the syrup is heated to a specific temperature to kill any harmful bacteria. This step is crucial for maintaining the quality of the product while making it safe for consumption. Pasteurization is a behind-the-scenes hero in the production of many food items, and chocolate syrup is no exception. Once pasteurized, the syrup moves on to homogenization. This process involves breaking down any remaining particles in the syrup to achieve a flawless, creamy texture. Industrial homogenizers use immense pressure to create a uniform consistency, ensuring that the syrup pours effortlessly from the bottle. It's this step that gives chocolate syrup its signature velvety flow, perfect for drizzling over desserts or mixing into milk. Before the syrup is bottled, it undergoes rigorous quality testing. Samples from each batch are tested for flavor, texture, and safety. Quality assurance teams use advanced equipment to measure sweetness levels, viscosity, and even the color of the syrup. Only when a batch passes all these tests is it deemed ready for packaging. This meticulous attention to detail ensures that every bottle of syrup delivers the same high-quality experience. The syrup is now ready for bottling. High-speed bottling machines fill thousands of bottles per hour with precise measurements of syrup. These machines ensure that each bottle is filled to the exact same level, minimizing waste and maintaining consistency. After filling, the bottles are capped tightly to preserve freshness. Watching these machines in action is mesmerizing. They're a true marvel of engineering. Once filled and sealed, the bottles move to the labeling and packaging line. Automated machines apply labels with lightning speed, ensuring they are perfectly aligned. The bottles are then packed into boxes, ready for shipment. Fun fact, some factories can produce up to 10,000 bottles of chocolate syrup every hour. These efficient processes make it possible for chocolate syrup to reach millions of households across the country. The final step is distribution. Pallets of packaged syrup are loaded onto trucks and shipped to supermarkets, restaurants, and cafes across the nation. Logistics teams work around the clock to ensure that your favorite chocolate syrup is always in stock. It's a massive operation that brings this beloved treat from factories to your kitchen in record time. And that's the sweet journey of how bulk chocolate syrup is made in American factories. From the cacao farms to your dessert table, every step is a testament to innovation and craftsmanship.
Have you ever not just about blending milk and sugar and calling it a day? There's a whole process, a cold and creamy journey involving massive machinery, high-tech processing zones, and before we get into the nitty-gritty of ice cream production, don't forget to hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing behind-the-scenes food processing videos. Let's rewind for a moment and look back at the origins of ice cream. Believe it or not, this frozen treat has a history as rich as its creamy texture. It's said that early forms of ice cream were enjoyed by the ancient Chinese and Persians, who mixed snow with fruit and honey. But it wasn't until much later, in the 18th century, that ice cream made its way to America, where it became a massive hit. George Washington and Thomas Jefferson were among the first American fans of ice cream, and since then, it has been a staple dessert in homes across the U.S. Fast forward, journey of ice cream begins far from the factory, in the green fields of dairy farms. Milk and cream are the foundational ingredients of any ice cream, and the U.S. has no shortage of fresh dairy products, with over 9 million dairy cows producing milk across the country. In an ice cream factory, this fresh milk is delivered daily, often within hours of being collected from the farms. Once the milk and cream arrive at the factory, they're stored in large, refrigerated tanks, ensuring they remain fresh until the production process begins. But ice cream isn't just milk and cream. It's also sugar, flavorings, and inclusions like chocolate chips or nuts. Factories often work with local suppliers, mixing the ingredients. Once the ingredients are sourced, it's time for them to come together. In the heart of the ice cream factory, massive mixers, far more powerful than your standard kitchen appliance, combine milk, cream, sugar, and other flavorings. These mixers are built for efficiency, churning out hundreds of gallons of ice cream base in minutes. It's a process that requires precision. Too much or too little of any ingredient could throw off the entire batch. Temperature control is crucial here. The mix has to stay between 36 degrees Fahrenheit and 40 degrees Fahrenheit to keep the dairy fat stable and ensure the sugar dissolves properly. Advanced machines ensure this delicate balance, blending the ingredients until they form a smooth, consistent base. Once the base is mixed, the magic of ice cream starts to unfold. But we're just getting started. Before any ice cream base can be turned into that delicious frozen treat, it must undergo pasteurization. This process ensures that harmful bacteria are eliminated without affecting the flavor of the ingredients. In this step, the mixture is heated to around 180 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 seconds, then rapidly cooled back down. Pasteurization is key to making sure your ice cream is safe to eat, adhering to strict FDA guidelines here in the US. This critical step protects consumers from any potential foodborne illnesses and keeps the ice cream fresh longer without the need for artificial preservatives. The next step in the process is homogenization. During this stage, the fat molecules in the mixture are broken down into smaller particles, ensuring the mixture has a uniform texture and flavor. If this step is skipped, the fat in the cream can separate, leading to an inconsistent product. Homogenization guarantees that every scoop of ice cream will have that smooth, rich texture we all love. In a factory, this is done using specialized machines that apply high pressure to the mix, forcing it through tiny valves that evenly distribute the fat molecules. This is a crucial moment, as it's where the creaminess of the ice cream is locked in. After the homogenization process, the mixture is sent to aging tanks where it rests for up to 24 hours. This might sound like a lazy step, but it's essential. Aging allows the flavors to meld together and the fat in the mix to crystallize, which gives the ice cream its perfect creamy consistency. The mixture is kept at a cool 40 degrees Fahrenheit during this period, and large stainless steel tanks help maintain the temperature to ensure the quality of the product. It's here where patience is key. Rushing this step could lead to a grainy texture in the final product. Once the base mix has aged, it's time to add the fun stuff. This is where the ice cream starts to take on its distinct personality, with flavorings like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, or even more adventurous options like salted caramel or cookies and cream. Factories use giant vats of flavorings which are carefully measured and blended into the base mix. But it doesn't stop there. Inclusions, think chocolate chips, cookie dough, or nuts, are added at this stage, giving the ice cream its signature texture. Special machinery is used to evenly distribute these mix-ins so that every bite is packed with flavor. Now we're getting to the part where the mixture transforms from a creamy liquid to the ice cream we know and love. The mix is pumped into continuous freezers where it's churned and rapidly frozen. The temperature here drops to an icy -22 degrees Fahrenheit, and air is whipped into the mixture to give it that light, fluffy texture. Without this step, you'd end up with a rock-hard block of ice instead of creamy, scoopable ice cream. Once the ice cream has been churned and frozen, it's ready to be packaged. Massive automated machines fill pint-sized containers, quarts, and even industrial-sized tubs with ice cream containers at high speeds, rapidly dropping the temperature and ensuring that the ice cream doesn't develop any ice crystals, which can affect both taste and texture. Now that the ice cream is hardened and ready, it goes through rigorous quality control checks. Samples are taken from every batch to ensure that the flavor, texture, and overall quality meet the factory's high standards. Quality control teams test for things like consistency, sweetness, and the distribution of inclusions. Not only does the factory ensure the ice cream tastes great, but it also has to meet safety and regulatory standards. The FDA has strict guidelines for the production of ice cream, and these checks ensure that every pint is up to code. Today we'll explore how bulk dates are grown, harvested, and processed in factory settings, ensuring the finest quality for consumers worldwide. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay updated on more fascinating insights into how food is made in mega factories using modern technologies. Also, if you're enjoying this content, please drop a like and leave a comment below with your thoughts. The journey of bulk date production starts long before the fruits are processed in a factory. It begins in the fertile, arid regions of the southwestern United States, especially in California's Coachella Valley and parts of Arizona. The climate in these areas, marked by long, hot summers and very little rainfall, provides ideal conditions for date palms to thrive. The medjool date is the crown jewel of American date production, known for its large size, soft texture, and rich caramel-like flavor. To achieve this quality, date palms need specific environmental conditions. The desert heat, with temperatures regularly reaching over 100 degrees Fahrenheit during the summer, plays a crucial role in ripening the fruit, while the sandy, well-draining soil ensures that the roots don't get waterlogged. In recent years, American farmers have adopted artificial intelligence to optimize the growing conditions for date palms. AI-powered sensors are buried deep in the soil to monitor moisture levels, salinity, and temperature. These sensors feed real-time data to a central system, allowing farmers to adjust their irrigation schedules and nutrient applications with pinpoint accuracy. In the past, farmers had to rely on visual inspection or traditional soil sampling, but AI has made it possible to predict exactly when and how much water the trees need, ensuring optimal growth without wasting resources. Smart irrigation. In traditional date farming, irrigation was one of the most labor-intensive tasks. Water had to be manually applied to the trees through flood irrigation systems. Now, AI-driven smart irrigation systems take care of this process. These systems ensure that each palm receives the precise amount of water it needs and no more. Over-irrigating can lead to root rot or other diseases, while under-irrigating can result in poor quality fruit. The AI monitors these factors continuously and adjusts the watering schedule based on weather forecasts and soil conditions, ensuring that the trees grow in an optimal environment. Date palms are a long-term investment for farmers. A single tree can take 4 to 7 years to start producing fruit, but once it reaches maturity, it can bear fruit for decades. The commitment to nurturing these palms begins at the very first planting. While nature plays a role in the pollination of many crops, date palms require a helping hand. The date palm is dioecious, meaning there are separate male and female trees. Only the female trees produce fruit, but they can't do so without the pollen from the male trees. In the wild, wind would naturally pollinate the trees, but this is inefficient for large-scale production. Instead, workers carefully collect pollen from the male trees and hand-pollinate each female tree. This labor-intensive process ensures that every female tree is capable of producing fruit, and it dramatically increases the yield. AI-enhanced pollination. Though the act of pollination is still performed by human hands, AI has improved the scheduling and timing of this essential task. AI systems now predict the best times for pollination based on weather patterns, the age of the trees, and other environmental factors. This has helped to increase the success rate of pollination and, in turn, boost overall date production. In some experimental farms, drones are being tested to assist in the pollination process, potentially making it even more efficient in the near future. One of the unique aspects of date farming is that dates do not all ripen at the same time. This means that a tree might need to be harvested several times over the course of a few weeks. Workers climb tall ladders to reach the clusters of dates, carefully picking only those that have fully ripened. This ensures that the fruit is at its peak quality when it is picked. The actual picking of dates is still done by hand on most farms. Mechanical harvesters could damage the delicate fruit, leading to a lower quality product. By hand-picking the dates, farmers can ensure that each one is collected at the perfect stage of ripeness, resulting in a superior final product. AI technology plays an essential role in managing the labor force during the harvest season. Traditionally, farmers had to rely on their experience to determine when the dates were ready for harvest. Now, AI systems analyze data from sensors placed in the orchards to predict when specific trees or clusters of dates will be ready for picking. This allows farmers to deploy their workforce more efficiently, reducing labor costs and improving the timing of the harvest. Once harvested, the dates are transported to the processing facility. Here, the journey towards becoming a packaged product begins. Each batch of dates is carefully labeled and tracked using traceability technology. This system allows the factory to maintain quality control, as every batch can be traced back to the specific farm, tree, and harvest date. The first step inside the facility involves a manual inspection. Workers meticulously sort through the dates, removing any that show signs of overripeness, bruising, or imperfections. This hands-on approach ensures that only high-quality fruit moves forward to the next stage of processing. Although this step is still largely manual, some facilities have integrated AI-driven sorting machines that assist in the initial inspection process. These machines scan the dates for size, color, and surface imperfections. Any dates that don't meet the quality standards are automatically diverted for further inspection or repurposed for other products, such as date paste or syrup. As the dates move through the production line, they are subjected to a highly advanced quality control process powered by artificial intelligence. The dates pass through high-speed scanners that use both visible and near-infrared light to capture detailed images of each fruit. The AI system analyzes these images, looking for defects such as cracks in the skin, discoloration, or inconsistencies in size and shape. The AI system processes the data in real time, instantly categorizing the dates into different quality grades. For example, dates with perfect skin and no blemishes are labeled as premium grade, while those with minor imperfections are placed in lower grades, such as fancy or choice. This sorting process is incredibly efficient, allowing the facility to process thousands of dates per minute with a level of accuracy that would be impossible for human workers to achieve. After sorting, the dates are transported to the cleaning area, where they are thoroughly washed to remove any dust or debris that may have accumulated during harvesting. The cleaning process is delicate, as the fruit's skin is soft and prone to damage. AI-assisted cleaning. Some facilities have introduced AI-driven cleaning systems that use precise amounts of water and pressure to clean the dates. These systems ensure that the fruit is cleaned without being damaged. Additionally, the water used in the cleaning process is often recycled and filtered, making the operation more environmentally sustainable. Final quality check. After the initial grading, human workers continue to inspect the dates, ensuring that the AI systems have accurately categorized the fruit. This final check is crucial, as even the most advanced AI technology can sometimes miss minor defects. By combining human expertise with machine precision, the factory ensures that every date packed for sale meets the highest quality standards. Once the dates are graded, they move on to the packaging stage. Premium dates are often packaged in decorative boxes, destined for high-end markets or gift packages. These packages are designed to highlight the luxurious nature of the fruit, often using recyclable or biodegradable materials to appeal to environmentally conscious consumers. Bulk packaging. For lower-grade dates, bulk packaging is the preferred method. These dates are often sold in large quantities to food manufacturers, who use them in products like energy bars, smoothies, or date syrups. Bulk packaging involves sealing the dates in airtight bags or containers to preserve their freshness during transportation and storage. Vacuum sealing and modified atmosphere packaging, MAP. In some cases, dates are vacuum sealed or packed using modified atmosphere packaging. MAP involves replacing the oxygen in the package with a gas mixture, such as nitrogen or carbon dioxide, which helps to slow down the oxidation process that can cause dates to spoil. This is particularly useful for dates that will be shipped to distant markets or stored for long periods. After packaging, many dates are stored in specialized cold storage facilities to preserve their freshness. Premium dates, in particular, are often flash frozen at -18 degrees Celsius to lock in their moisture and flavor. Freezing dates is especially important when preparing them for export to distant markets, as it ensures that the fruit retains its quality throughout the journey. The term cold chain refers to the system used to maintain the optimal temperature for perishable products from the point of origin to the final consumer. In the case of dates, the cold chain begins when the packaged dates are placed in cold storage and continues throughout transportation, whether by truck, ship, or plane. This process ensures that the dates remain fresh, even when they are shipped across continents. AI plays a significant role in managing cold storage facilities. By constantly monitoring temperature and humidity levels, AI systems can make adjustments in real time to ensure that the dates are stored in ideal conditions. Additionally, AI can predict when inventory will be needed for distribution, allowing the facility to optimize energy usage and reduce costs. The U.S. is a major player in the global date market, exporting bulk dates to over 15 countries, including key markets in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. The demand for premium medjool dates continues to grow worldwide, driven by consumers' increasing interest in healthy, natural snacks. Dates destined for international markets are often shipped in temperature-controlled containers to maintain their freshness. These containers are equipped with refrigeration units and temperature sensors that feed data back to a central system. AI technology monitors this data and makes adjustments to ensure that the fruit remains in optimal condition during transport. AI also helps manage the logistics of date distribution. By analyzing data on shipping routes, fuel consumption, and market demand, AI systems can identify the most efficient ways to transport the dates from the factory to international markets. This helps reduce shipping costs, minimize delays, and ensure that the dates arrive in perfect condition. The date industry in the U.S. is not just about maintaining tradition, it's also about innovation. Ongoing research and development efforts are focused on improving the quality, sustainability, and variety of dates produced in America.